Hi everyone, welcome to stream. Hello, hello. Hey Zones, hello. I look very different. What do you mean? I look absolutely the same. I don't know what you're talking about. I look like I'm 23. Well, thank you. Hey Leontui, hello. Hello, hello, hello. A tool, Harvest Moon 64, Goddess Fountain. I am listening to N64 playlist. Also, you forgot за. Привет, что это за саундтрек? Yeah. Jai feels a lot like the system's languages. Zig, Odin, X. Why? I don't know. It's just it's just how you're supposed to say that. It's you know, so Russian doesn't have articles like a and the, right? So in English you would say, what the fuck is this soundtrack, right? Or what is this soundtrack of, right? So za kind of works as an article or of in this phrase. You can also ask from where in Russian, and it would be totally correct, like привет, откуда этот саундтрек, right? From where? And it would work even better, I guess. Yes. So from where also works. If entered, we would do this. I guess new search. Yeah. Okay, so add yeah, nice. So I just added an ability to add the new profile by typing in the search box, right? Without any candidates. I guess I can also do, if I press enter here, so maybe it acts like if I clicked this, I don't know. I know, we'll see. What did we have? P to L, AD opposite, WS opposite, and U escape overwrite. Let's say settings. Nice. And let's, I guess, check if it works before we draw any arrows. Also, I think I get it more now. Что это soundtrack is more like, what is a soundtrack? It's more like, yeah, it more like this, but it's also grammatically incorrect. It's like it looks like you forgot a comma, right? After eta. It feels like you forgot a comma. So in Russian, commas are way more important than in English, because you can put words in any order in a sentence, and since you can put words in any order, the punctuation kind of becomes more important. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it still works. Nice. Still works. Let's commit it, since it's like a very small W. A low nice. That's one of the more confusing things for me. And verb conjugation. Yeah. So you can kind of combine verbs. You can also combine like verbs and adjectives. Like ебущийся, the one who fucks, right? Yeah, and it's a single word. And it's not a fucker, it's different from fucker. Very important. Oh shit. Accidentally misclicked something. Yep. Okay. I committed that. This all works, and I guess it's time to do some arrows, right? So for now, put my mic a bit further away. I recently noticed that it's kind of sensitive, and so sometimes I clip it. It clips. Yeah. So now I choose the mode, binding mode, from this kind of drop down, and it works, but it looks ugly, right? We cut the word and whatnot. What I think of doing instead is to draw kind of an arrow that would represent binding type, and it will still be clickable, and maybe if you click it, then you can choose from words. So maybe we'll leave the drop down, but the main button will have a texture instead. So maybe we can do that. And I actually used to have arrows here. If I check my history here, there will be something like well, mostly working hard-coded Windows version. Where was the UI here? One-to-one mappings on Linux, prints, rewrite platform init, integrate XKB common, reset the keyboard state, trap to grab. I think arrows were here all the way back before I... Maybe it's like here. Let's see. Ooh. Draw one frame. Yeah, here. So this was my way to draw arrows. Right, I would use simp directly. Simp, it's kind of a 2D graphics library that Jai ships with. Right, you would set a shader for color. I would do an immediate quad, so it's an arrow kind of shaft, arrow body, and then I would do immediate triangle. So for the point itself, for the arrow point, right? And after I did that, yeah, that's literally it. That was my arrow. Meta W. And my drop down here, let me just put kind of an arrow here, and I probably commented out like that. It's just for reference here. The way, just a little hint on how to use Simp API. And maybe I can comment it out. Will it compile if I just... Wait, what? If changed. Oh, so I need to... put this on top of the drop down. Like that. Right, and... kind of do it like that. Will it compile? Mode state. Where's the mode state if Dell released? Drop down state to clean up. Yeah, for now we're not gonna handle delete. Just comment it out. So okay, so here, cleaned it up, right? This is our place to draw nice arrows. I think we should probably also move this outside of the scrollable area so that we have more space to draw button labels. At least it kind of feels like it would be a better thing to do. But maybe not. We'll see. Right, but I don't just want to draw quads like this. I actually want to make them clickable. So if I just uncomment it now, it will be scuffed because the coordinate system is all wrong, and yeah, I don't have K anymore. But yeah, immediate quad. Let's see. What do we have here? It accepts either vectors, so P1, so like 4. So it's 4 points, and the color, and also a normal. I don't know what's this for. or we accept xy1, xy2 and a color. And here I did xy. Yeah, it seems like I picked the second one, the one that accepts xy, xy and a color, right? Which was the color? Yes, surface color over. Okay. That was the quad, right? So I can actually use the mode rect here. Like this. It's gonna be mode rect x, mode rect y. It's the first point, and then width, so x plus width, and y plus height. Yeah, so mode rect x plus mode rect y, mode rect and mode rect y plus mode rect that's h. It's just wh. And triangles we don't really do it. Button theme, surface color, it's my theme. Yeah, and you see here are our, it's just like quads as drawn by simp directly here. Yeah, and they will be kind of basis of our arrows. We can, for example, instead of doing x and y, instead of doing y, we can do y minus mode rect that h by half, right? And then it will be a little bit small. Oh, wait, what? I screwed it up. Oh, it's plus, sorry. I always like confuse the coordinate system. Yeah, here. So you see slightly lower. It's maybe actually like by 4. And here you do minus. Plus h by 4. Right, so overall the arrow is somewhere like, what? Oh, minus. Hey Mattia, hello, welcome. Yeah, here. Well, kind of fucked it up, but yeah, you get the idea. So we can do arrows slightly smaller. Let's fix it. So let me put it like that. So xy, and then x, y, and then a color right here. X and y is the regular y plus like 4th the way down. Yeah, and this one is y plus a half. I think that's the correct way to, yeah. It's a little bit off center. 4th and a half. And what I want to do probably a half. I want to do like third, it's probably 3rd. So probably this is better. So wait, it's not 3, it's like it's like +3 and +3, so it's like it's like 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, I'm really bad at this kind of math. But yeah, that's kind of it. And then we draw triangle, just to get us started. And actually, triangle, I need to remember how to, what does it even accept? It's also multiple ways to do it naturally. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's always vectors. Yeah, it's always vectors. So which of those? It's just one, actually. This is very easy. So 0.1, 2, 3. And C. What is C? Yeah, I'm super unfamiliar with all the graphics terminology. So if anyone like feels backseaty, like feel free, but backseating is totally fine. Right, so let me remember which of them is like top and bottom. That's UV. I see. Oh, UV coordinates. So 0.1, 2, 3 and another 1, 2, 3. And then there's like UV. UV1, UV2. Okay, so this is I see what this is. This is like vertex 1, vertex 2, vertex 3 with like XY coordinates. But what are those? P1, P2, P3. Put vertex. Okay, V1. What the fuck is V? V is probably a... It's like a space that gets shared with a shader or something. If I were to guess. Immediate state. Probably vertices. If I were to guess. Huh. Let's see, module, maybe here. Prepare window, blah, 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 window target, update window, draw text, draw prepare text. What's getting loaded? Let's see. So this is imports. Where are loads? Loads is here. This is backend. Bitmap, texture, texture format, shader. Okay, let's go to shader. Projection, shader color, texture format. Nope. Texture. Nope. Bitmap. Nope. Where's V? Maybe I just overlooked it. V. It just float. Immediate quad. Checking it. Every entry point must call check init to make sure we are initialized. That way nobody needs to call an init function. If not, context simp per thread init, state context simp, init metal. What does per thread init? New immediate state. Immediate state. Where is it? Window info. Oh. Texture render, num vertices, max vertices. I think it's this. check init. Oh, here you are. Oh, yo, Mattia, you said it in the chat. I should have looked. I'm sorry. Okay, here it is. Or you can call check space to do check init, but also ensure n vertices are available in the buffer. And when we return, bump the number of occupied vertices by n. So anyone calling check space had better fill those vertices out. We do per thread init state if state number vertices more than state vertices count immediate flush. So we kind of, if there's too many vertices, we flush. And v is immediate vertex pointer. And vertex pointer is something that returns immediate vertex. Vertices data plus index. And vertex pointer is, I'm just gonna like YOLO so hard today. Where is it? Here it is. Position color space and UV coordinates. Immediate vertex is meant to be flexible rather than efficient. It has a bunch of members for different things you might or might not be doing. For example, it's got a normal and a tangent. I don't even know what the fuck is tangent. In case you're doing 3D rendering. Okay, irrelevant. It's got 2 pairs of UV coordinates so that you can do 2-layer texture effects. If these aren't used, the memory for the vertices is still occupied, but the shader just ignores the coefficients. This is all fine. If you want high performance rendering, you should use pre-baked meshes rather than this interface. Where's the shader, by the way? Shaders. It's like GLSL just baked in here somewhere, no? Immediate set shader. Oh. GL handle. Oh, so we just do the attrib locations? A bunch of shaders a string contains in GL backend. Okay. Wait, what? Ah, it's gl.jai. Okay. Backend init. Shader platform. Oh, here it is. Shaders here. Have shader for text. And we have shader for color. I have honestly no idea how to properly read. I assume it's GLSL, but I have no idea what any of this means. I mean, I can kind of guess it. Some sort of projection. Color. Ah, I see. So I know that you're supposed to have vertex shader and fragment shader. So I guess vertex shader is where you put stuff, and fragment shader is kind of how you feel it, with what you feel it, right? So that's why we have a color here. I guess we have color here as well. Right, so in vertex shader we get, so in out, this looks like parameters, kind of like that shader accepts, right? So you get vertex position, vertex color as an input parameter. This is some kind of matrix. So seems like GLSL has a high level kind of types for matrices. It has main. GL position, this looks like a variable to me. Just like straight up variable, and iterated color. Vert color. And then probably fragment shaders accept parameters from vertex shader. Is GL position used somewhere? Oh, here it is. Oh wait, it's the same. It's still the same thing. So you get GL position like that, some kind of main. And where is it used? Is it used anywhere? I see it's just getting defined. But I don't see it being used anywhere. It's literally defined everywhere. Maybe it's some special thing. They're not parameters in the C function sense. They are vertex properties. You set them when you upload the vertices. I see. I mean, so they are kind of like input parameters. But like, at least that, I guess that's how I'm gonna think about them. GL position is the output vertex position. It's a special variable. Special variable. I see. Because it only gets set, never gets read. So I assume it's something special that kind of you need to do. Anyway, I see. Okay. What does it tell us about triangles? Immediate triangle. Where are you? Here. So you have 3 points. I guess it's for 3 points of the triangle on the. Oh shit! What? How do you on the plane? Yeah. And C are colors. So color for 1, color 2, color 3. And then UV coordinates. I guess UV coordinates, you only need those. I know why I need this. Probably don't need those. And V are my vertices. And check space kind of makes sure that we have a place for 3 more vertices. Okay. Shut the fuck. Okay, right. So we have 3 points and 3 colors, right? Okay. So how do we do? Is it like top, bottom, right? How do you kind of how do you? Is it like clockwise or counterclockwise? Like where do you start? What did I do? SX plus K, a little bit. Okay, so it's kind of top left, middle, and bottom left, kind of like, so it's clockwise. Yeah, so it's clockwise. Okay. What X do? We kind of get them somewhere towards the end. It depends on how you set face calling mode. Oh, fuck me. Let's check something about calling. Oh, not here. It's in global. So here. Let's depends on winding order of the graphics API. GL counterclockwise. Yeah, it seems like simp doesn't set it. So yeah, clockwise is what I assume. Oh no, Kronos uses Cloudflare and makes me proof that I'm a human. I'm sorry for the flashbang. We'll do this and then do this, right? So we can face Colin. Ooh. Triangle primitives after all transformation steps have a particular facing. This is defined by the order of the 3 vertices that make up the triangle. Okay, I need to change my stream title and set it learning learning UI programming because I'm not really programming UI, right? Need to be more modest. I guess that's yeah. Okay. Wind in order. When the user issues a drawing command, the vertices processed by the rendering pipeline are processed in the order provided by vertex specification. The geometry shader can alter the order, but even then, the vertices created by each GS invocation are ordered relative to the other vertices. The tessellation evaluation shader can directly control. Okay, clockwise GLCW and counterclockwise GLCCW. Gotcha, bitch. So it's GLCW. It's defined, but we don't set it anywhere. Yeah, okay, it's defined, but we don't set it anywhere. Default. This global state mode may be this or this, which means clockwise, counterclockwise way. On a freshly created OpenGL context, the default font face is counterclockwise. Huh. Counterclockwise. Interesting. So maybe it's from bottom to top. So it's like this is the no, this is like a little bit more, and a lot. So it gotta be clockwise. Weird. Let's see how it gets instantiated. Load Linux GLX get proc address. Yeah, we just okay, create context. Where is the X11? Here. Context. GLX context. It's just pointer to void. create context. Maybe you set it somewhere here. Whoops. Let's close this, shall we? Display visual info, share list, and direct. Visual info. Choose visual. RGBA, depth size, double buffer. RGBA, true color, window bit. I know, maybe it gets set somewhere here. Who the fuck knows? Right. So we do X. Oh yeah, it's. My theme, yeah, like this. Button theme this, and we do mode rect. Probably shouldn't do mode rect. I can just use S, the mappings region, just like this. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So we have S, which is top left point of the current mapping region, right? And we do arrow rect. Arrow R, get rect, and it's gonna be s.x plus source rect that w plus 1. Yeah, let's do plus 1, so we have a tiny gap, in tiny 1 pixel gap, right? And then we do yeah, and then y will be like s.y plus s.h by 3. Then width will be, no, it's not s.h. Y will be, so the button is 50 and it's gonna be kind of divided by 3, so it's like 50 by 3. I probably need to extract 50 into some kind of a, like, button height or something like that, but for now I'm just gonna hard code it still. It's like h plus, yeah, 50 by 3. And then we have width and a height. So width will be button width. But for some reason I extracted width. Yeah, whatever, I don't know. And then we'll just use... oh, can I just use arrow R? I guess not really. X arrow R Y. So I can do this. Now arrow R X plus W Y plus I think just this. Maybe this. I think this should still be the same. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, slightly easier. So I don't need to translate it from the button rectangle, right? Now the triangle. I want to base it out of this. So R equals ROR. And now X plus. So let's do a triangle that's on the right. Right, so first will be in the last, maybe not third, like if I divide it by 4, so plus 3/4 of the width. Yeah, 3/4 of the width. So it's 75 times rho R W, or it's like it's just R dot W, and this one also gonna be 75 times R dot W. Let's make it slightly more it's WS, like that. And this one will be R dot W. So all the way, right? And then Y for the first one will be so it's kinda S dot Y. I think. This one will be like that center. So it's SY plus like 50.5, and this will be S dot Y plus R dot plus 50, like all the way. Hey, Fire Inside 44, welcome to the stream. I'm not really learning Jai, I'm learning kind of GPU programming side of it. Oh shit, not enough values provided. Wait, what? What do you not like? But why am I learning? Because I'm working on the UI for my program, and yeah. Oh, it's vector 3, so it's like 0, 0, 0. Oh, look at that. Almost nailed it. Now I just need to cut the arrow itself. Just want to like make a game. No, I'm making this program. And this program is a key remapper for games that either don't support key remapping, which is a lot of indie games, or maybe you disagree with the way it handles certain keys, right? For example, in a lot of games, you use WASD for moving around. And when you press A and D at the same time, so opposite directions, the character would usually just stop in place. But maybe you want, you know, like perfect strafes, right? You hold in A, you tap D, and the character like strafes a little bit. And my program allows to do that by kind of owning the keyboard in and injecting proper inputs into keyboard stream, so games are able to interpret that. If we are to demonstrate, yeah, like this, Sebastian, hello. Right here in Hollow Knight, I'm holding A and I tap D and I get this cool turnarounds and back. Right? And also I mapped U to escape, so when I play I can just press U with my right hand and I don't have to reach all the way to escape. You know what I mean? So it becomes slightly more ergonomic. Yeah. So that's kind of the gist of the program, and I'm just working on a better UI now. So in order for this to work, I need to make an arrow slightly shorter. So the width would be not all the way, but like 3/4 of the way. Well, it actually depends on the mode, because the neutral will have a cross in the middle. It will have like a cross in the middle. Right, so let's call it shaft. I don't know what else to call it. Shaft width equals fx mode. It is mapping mode. Yeah, mapping that mode equals that neutral. Then else else we have like a shaft and girth, yeah. Else kind of button width times 75. And it's just kind of to YOLO it, right? And I'm gonna use shaft width here. And mode rect, I think I'm not using it at all. Oh, wait, where is mode rect? Mode rect, where am I using it? Ah, I use it further down. Let's just not break it for now. Maybe put it like here. Ah, I see. So I put the shaft width, and here where I put X, I need to do it all the way. Right, so all the way. And here it's like all the way plus 25. So it's like this. Plus 25 times R.W. Kind of like this. I want to kind of align them. Yes, something like this. It's not quite. So I started here. Why is it not all the way? Wait, why is it not all the way? So my button width is kind of normal width, but times 75, so 3/4. And here I'm adding another quarter. How is it not all the way here? What? Am I stupid? So initial x plus width plus another chunk of width. I guess I can do this too. Yeah. Huh. So it's like kind of like this. And we can draw another like, right, like if mapping that mode yes, so if mapping that mode equals dot, yeah, try new ideas. I mean, I think on click it's still gonna be drop down, but I just want to draw it in a more nice way. Or yeah, so for now I just want to draw the arrows, and then I'm kind of, we'll see how to integrate it into drop down. Then if mapping mode equals opposite, then I'm gonna draw another rectangle, a triangle at the start. Right, so it's gonna be x plus like button with, I guess, times 25. Then this is gonna be just x. This is gonna be 25. And I think y's should be the same. Yikes, I fucked up. Oh, it's because it's clockwise, right? So I'm doing, I should do like bottom, then, okay, yeah, sure. I need to do it like this. Bottom, then middle, then. No? What? Let me delete the quote. This seems correct, and this seems correct, but the third point is fucked up. SY plus 50. So this is the very bottom one, this is the top one, and this is kind of the middle one. So the middle and the top one are correct, but some of them has scuffed. Oh, does it not matter? It doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, it literally doesn't matter. Okay. Noise. Okay, so we have remaps, we have this, and I guess if it's the opposite, then button width. Do I do nested fx? Am I this crazy? No, I don't think I do. So shaft width equals button width, right? If mapping that mode neutral, then yes, we do yeah. This is normal button width. If mapping mode equals remap, then we do times 75, right? Else if equals, then we do equals button times 50, so like a half of it. And then rectangle is it's not just this. It's kind of it's also plus like button width minus shaft width, right? So not quite. It's like it's like x plus certain amount that is like determined on whether the shaft width is smaller than button width or not. So yeah, in this case, it should not be by half, it should be by half and a half. So it needs, so basically this rectangle needs to be centered, right? So we do maybe like this, centering. Yeah, so almost. So it's so the difference by half. Oh yes, but by fourth. By 4. Flailing around. This is the definition of flailing around. Huh. Not really. Oh, and x is wrong. So x should be always Yeah, it should be the s that x always. So it's gonna be s that x. S that x plus so for this one we do, it's like button width, top middle, it's like plus actually no, it's not really s, it's ROR. How do I do it in a kind of a nice way? Huh, that's pretty interesting. Okay. So first I need to center this rectangle, kind of. So maybe what I do is, instead of doing this, I draw left part, then I draw middle part, then I draw right part. If left part is an arrow piece, I draw it. If left part is not an arrow piece, I just draw a little rectangle. So maybe that's a better way to do it. Instead of trying to center a bar and then attach stuff to it, I'll just kind of render them in a row. So maybe that's a better way to do it. I'm like thinking. So first, right? If mapping that mode equals opposite, then we draw this. Then we kind of draw the triangle, and its x is actually right. So let's do this, like r equals like arrow. It's not really arrow. Let's do mode r. We had mode rect, now we're gonna do mode r. Will be get rect, and it's gonna be s.x plus source rect.w. And yeah, maybe +1, so we have a little bit of a gap. Then y is gonna be s.y. Just general y, or no? We can do just general y. Yeah, let's do just general y. And then we do have button width and a 50. Right, so overall mode rectangle will be the same. And then we will be like chopping off of it. Right, so if opposite, we should draw, we should kind of draw an arrow. So we have mode rx. So it's like top, yeah, middle, yeah, right. Plus button width times 25, and this will be like mode r.y. Now here we have regular x correctly, and this will be s.y plus 50.5. So this rectangle just fits. Yeah, I guess this just fits. And then we need to kind of chop it off, right? So mode r.x equals mode r.x plus then width times 25. Then we don't need to even draw this. Yeah, then we draw this situation. Like we actually, I guess shaft, we can remove that. If mode equals remap, then mode r.width equals r.width minus width times 0.25. My apologies. Else equals remap or so we move x. Oh, and I need to kind of remove the width here. No, I'm gonna remove width here. Or mapping that mode equals opposite, yeah. Width equals this and that. Right. So that's it. Then yeah, we'll just do this. After that, we draw in this situation. With immediate quote, it's gonna be mode dash x because we moved x, and y is gonna be y plus 50 by 3, then x plus mode w, and this one is mode r that h by 3. I think it's like this. And then we need another actually I don't think we need anything. And it's gonna be another if remap or opposite. Yeah, we draw another sort of triangle. This time we, as x, we use mode rectangle w. Yeah, and mode r the w plus button width. Not really button width, but we must go to the plus button width minus r the w. Yeah, and same here. Yeah, and same kind of here. So it's w, then it's w plus this, and let's see what we did. Not width. Where did I do width again? It's w. Okay, this is something Hey Pika, what's up, what's up? So I screwed up this mode X, mode I plus this, mode X, I plus, oh right, it's plus point. It's -3. It's -3, right? No, wait. Y plus, it's like +3, and I need another 3. 3 and 3, it's like 6. Plus, I think it's this. Hey Patrick, what's up? Fuck. I fucked it up because I did minus instead of plus. Yeah. Okay. So this works. I just need to figure out the right rectangle, right triangle. And also this, for some reason, got chopped off. So if the opposite, we move kind of X further down. And then this should get chopped. Chopped off their shafts. It's true. I mean, it's, you know, work incident, workplace incident. Hopefully insurance covers that. So this seems to be correct because I don't have any weird artifacts. This also seems to be correct, but not this. Right, if we have an opposite, then we do that. Oh. So I kind of remove, no, huh? Yeah, I see what's going on. I need 2 times that. Yeah, I need 2 times that. If I do opposite, I'm kind of shifting this and then chopping off the thing. I can kind of, so this is a bit confusing. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'll just do this. I'm not gonna try to yeah, I'm not gonna try to condense the arithmetics. Yeah, I'll just do this because it's easier to comprehend, right? You don't have this or, so you know, if opposite, we kind of cut with by 2, by this and by this. And now we draw that, and now we draw the right side of the triangle. So we have the width. This is right. And why this didn't work? So it's W should be correct, right? So X will be on a width. So like here should be the first X, and W is mod Y dot W, so here. Then this one should be mod W plus button width minus Is this not correct? Is this not correct? It should be essentially source rect. So it should be essentially this plus button width. So if I substitute it as that X plus source rect the W plus, so this is what I assume it should be. Oh, fuck me. Okay, it does something here, but the triangle. Oh. That's the issue. That is the issue. It's not W. It's mod R dot X plus W. That's the thing, right? Yeah, here it is. Okay, so it's mod R dot X plus mod R dot W and plus button width minus mod R dot W. Yeah. Oh shit, this is a bit too much. Plus W and so we need to do here and shit, it's mode button width minus not W, it's minus it's minus coordinate, because so we're here and we need to add a chunk, a little chunk that's kind of between this distance and this distance. So this is a button width, and this is button width minus this, like this X. And this X is, it's like whatever is here, right? Mode R, and now starting X equals mode R dot X, and we can use it kind of here, kind of starting X, if it makes sense. Fuck, wait, what? Huh? As that X plus source rect W. So it's this one. Now button width. Oh, it's not, it's okay. I see. Yeah, I need this little thingy. So it's starting. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. So it's this. So it's like that. So it's like that. Okay, that should be... No! Dude! This little, like... This little chunk, how do I calculate it? It's button width minus this. And this is a width. This is essentially that. So it's W. So it's like this. I guess I can also kind of just hard code it. And it's gonna be easier, so I'm not too smart. I can do... it's gonna be called like arrow... arrow, like what? Width? Like a width of an arrow? I guess so. Which is not necessarily... Which is like that. And the length is... So it's the difference between this and that. I guess it's essentially button. It's like fourth of a button. Yeah. So it's like button times 25. Yeah. And here we can do arrow. Right. Let's collapse it a little bit. Arrow width. And here we do this. Now we do this plus width. That should do it. What? Where's button times button? Yeah, I'm super bad at this kind of math. Yeah, here we go. Finally got it. Does it look good enough? It kind of looks weird to me. Where's my water? Hey there, Stribber. The arrows signify the rule under which buttons are remapped. So the straight arrow means that mapping is direct. So when you press U, it acts as if you pressed escape. So direct one-to-one mapping. If it's double-edged arrow, it means keys override each other. So if you press them at the same time, whichever you pressed last wins. Right, if you hold in A and you press D, A gets unpressed and D keeps getting released. But if you unpress D and you still hold in A gets active again. So kind of like that. So in game, here I'm holding A, I'm pressing D, and I still hold A, but the character starts moving the opposite direction, or it starts kind of, you know, turning around like that. Or I'm looking up and I tap down while still looking up. I do this, have this slight bob. Hope it makes sense. So it's like I have this perfect turnarounds. But it kind of looks weird to me because it looks uneven. If I shorten remap arrows, so like if I start them here, or what? So it does not mean that pressing A does D action and D does A. Yeah. It means that they kind of override each other. Yeah, that's kind of the rule. Maybe halfway through the left arrow, or maybe even just a third. So like here or like here. More left. Yeah. So like this. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, let's see. Would you minus maybe just 15? Oh. Wait. It's not this. It's X. And mode r dash dot x equals x plus button width times something along these lines. Oh, I fucked it up. Why? Let's do it just like that. Oh, it's because I hardcore depend on it. Yikes. Yeah. So it's not like 10. Kind of like this. Yeah. Hey, Mr. One. Hello. Or maybe make shaft thinner, less tall. And have it connect all the way on both sides. Yeah, so it's like if you allow me, let me launch Krita. I see what you mean. Let me. So I don't flashbang you. So you mean something like you mean maybe something like this. I have this, and instead of drawing arrows like that, I would draw them like this, right? kind of like that. Right, so to kind of emulate, like have a 1 button, 2 button, yeah, and between them we'll have this, and I know I'm a professional I'm professional in Krita, so don't judge me, please. So this will be kind of like that. This will be like this, like that. And neutral will be across kind of here. So something like that, right? So we have these kind of all the way. Maybe remapping can be this. It can be like in the middle. And here we will have a cross. Now in the middle it's kind of ugly. I don't know. What if here in the opposite case we draw something like a rhombus, bombus, so like this, something like, you know, kind of like 2 arrows together, right? Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like this. So it's like a square or something. Maybe that could be better. I want to see the bombus. Me too. Not real drawings, no cocks on the screen, yeah. I actually don't know if drawing a cock on the screen is against TOS on Twitch. I mean, Twitter most likely doesn't care. I mean, Twitter just straight up allows porn on the site. Unless it's hyper realistic. So maybe this could do kind of like 2 arrows jammed together. But then it doesn't look like arrows. Maybe maybe I don't need to fill arrows. Maybe I don't need to draw them as rectangles. Maybe I need to draw them as quads like this, right? Maybe I need to draw them as actual arrows. Kind of like... Maybe I need to draw them kind of like this. Yeah, 2 arrows together looks like a diamond. It doesn't represent anything. And this one, if I draw it like that. Right, so let me remove that and recompile. So let me actually copy. 6, no, 6, 7. Yep. Let's draw on a real thing. I don't know, it's some combination of Swappy, Grim, and Slurp. Some combination of that. Let me show you. Config sway. Yeah, so this is it. It's Grim-G, then it calls like Slurp, and then pipes it into Swappy. I don't know if it tells you anything. Yeah. So let's do it's kind of, what if we do this instead? Kind of like, is it like too subtle? It's probably too like, oh, how do you like, this is probably too subtle, right? Yeah, it's kind of too subtle. But yes, so maybe how do you call that? P. And if I do it like this, so if we kinda took this away and what's brush? It's B. Okay. If we did that, does it look better in this kind of scenario? Kind of, I don't know. Right, so it's like, does it look better than this situation? Hey, long boolean, hello. With this style, X looks like 2 arrows. Yeah. Yeah, I've read that. Yeah, welcome to the stream. So we can do this. Oh. Right, so this one was neutral, and this one had an additional arrow here, like that. I think if we don't draw it all the way like this, it kind of looks better. I feel like it looks better like that. Maybe just with triangle arrows, but add a drop shadow. I don't know. Way smaller and not touching, being close to the buttons. I like them as they are, but they should be way smaller and not touch. And not touching or being close to the buttons. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I know what you mean by drop shadows. I feel like drop shadows would be too cluttered. Emo, in my opinion. This is kind of a very like non-drop shadowy UI. And then it's kind of like dark on top of dark, so shadows, you won't really see them. So maybe if I make it like thinner. So maybe also, you know, maybe also it will be fine if this will be inside of a button, like inside of a frame, kind of similar to this, right? You know what I mean? So like, let's try to draw the... They will be buttons, yeah. So for those of you who are new, this is how it used to look. How it looks. Wait, what? Yeah, oh yeah, this. This is how it normally looks, right? I have a drop down I can select. But I want to do something more interesting instead of drop down. Also because like it cuts and, you know, I mean, it's not that pretty. It's functional, but it's kind of boring. So I'm just experimenting with ways to do it. 1 second. Okay. They should look more like buttons, yeah. Yeah. For now, I'm just playing with shapes, so I'm not like... This is not final, don't worry. So I'm thinking that maybe if I make them enclosed into buttons, maybe then it will be fine. So if I, for example, put this crap, let me actually do it like that. Let me put it in the scope. Right, will it still compile? Yeah, it still compiles. So, and now I can just drag the scope around. So for example, if I put it here, now, yeah. So yeah, if it were something like that, like enclosed, and I guess the surface color would be where's the color? Color would be my theme, button theme. I think it's surface color flash. I think it's like that. And is it? Bro. Why? Theme? It's my theme. Okay, so something like this. Okay. Okay, yeah, something like that. Where other places I'm drawing a... Hey, Eduboy, hello, hello, hello. Tea time, poggers. I haven't seen those drop downs. I like them more. I see. Maybe I need to keep drop downs. Maybe I am being too, you know, unorthodox. But I just want to experiment with the UI. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. Hey Doom, instead of drop downs, I mean, for now I'm not using anything. Or I mean, what I'm planning to use is the motivation to switch from English to symbols. Yeah, I just want to kind of, I want to glyphs because English, you know, it gets cut off, and I don't want to expand the table to fit it in. I think the words you kind of look too dense here. A tourist language. So yeah, maybe if they were brighter and kind of enclosed into a frame. So maybe not flash, maybe, I know. Yeah, maybe not flash, maybe it should be color, surface color, maybe it's frame. Oh, there's no such thing. What do we have here? Oh, it's over. Where's the frame color? Let's do text color. Like white. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Of course, there will be some kind of tooltips. If I go with arrows, I'm not just gonna leave it them as arrows and, you know, go fuck yourself, like figure it all out. No. It's gonna be something different. It's gonna be something like, it's gonna be some kind of a hint, 100%. Maybe I should just do this. Wait. Let me remove the... where's the drop down? I can't do that. Because it draws the label based on this. Based on names. So I can't do this out of the box, remove the label, but yeah, that's kind of the idea. 1 second. Okay. I don't know, I kind of need to think about it. Right, so, and this is kind of ugly, right? When all of them remap and one like opposite in the middle, you gotta get wrecked. Also, another thing that contributes to the contrast is that these are like perfectly rectangular button, and then you have this kind of situation in the middle. Wait, let me open a button.jai. What do we have? Excuse me. I need to probably do this color instead. So text, surface color down, like this one. Where is it? Color equals this. Something like that. Don't look at those labels. I can completely hide those labels if I where is it? Theme. Yeah, drop down theme. If I do drop down theme, for current value dot, is it font or is it like font size? Alpha scale, texture scale, draw callback. Huh. We can just don't draw anything. Can I do... Not sure if this will gonna work. Yeah, it kind of draws the second one that is like a selector, so it's... And yeah, it doesn't draw borders either, so it's like a little bit scuffed. So it's current value. Maybe I need to do frame thickness. So I guess it's a label theme. And label theme, I kind of forgot. Okay, it has this font and font effects, text color, alignment. Okay, text color. I can do like text color equals 4 dot. I can do text color equals just my theme button theme and surface color. Yeah, kind of like that. Clock town. Oh yeah, it is. From Majora's Mask. So actually when it's kind of like, when there's like a frame around it, they don't look that you know, dissonant. I guess if I scale them down a little bit, they will look even better. Probably need to extract this stuff and parameterize all of that. If you do enum field.enum variant, does Jai uses type inference? Type inference to match against the enum value of the field you're assigning to? Yes. Yes. Does it disallow several enum types from having the same variant names? It knows the type. If it knows the type, it doesn't matter. You just need to use valid name. But if you, so here for example, I can do that because compiler already knows the type of new mode, right? Because somewhere like down the line here, new mode, you see I kind of casted the return value of the dropdown. Yeah. So as soon as it knows the type, I can use these dot notations. Otherwise, it will tell me that, oh, you use like this kind of designator, the dot designator. I have no idea what it is, right? So you need to specify the type. So that's the rules. Okay, so I need to sit on it, on these arrows, and maybe play with them. Like I can probably extract this little procedure and parameterize thickness, right? So it's gonna be procedure. You pass to it a based rectangle like this one. So this rectangle, where to fit it, and then maybe thickness parameter, right? And I'll like scale it. Thickness and maybe you can do thickness and also width, and then align like center, left, right. So with these kind of, all of that gets parameterized. Yeah. So it's like base h equals mode r dot h, and then instead of doing this by half, you do base h by 2. It's like, right. Something like that. Oh. Yeah. It's just something to draw arrows. And I guess the generic kind of function would also accept whether to, you know, draw arrows perfectly rectangular. You would be able to control the angle, and then whether to fill it or not, you know. Oh, actually the arrow might be, maybe we can make it not solid. Maybe if it's not solid and it's only solid when you hover on top of it, then this kind of contrast between the shapes, it's not gonna be that awful. I think this is, you know, kind of scenario where you bust out a Figma or something, like a wireframing or a design tool, because it's just much faster than, you know, programming an arrow library and then drawing it. But yeah, overall I think the idea is interesting, to draw some kind of a shape to specify a mode instead of a text, because yeah, as I said, text is like, maybe text is fine, right? Maybe if I make it fit, maybe if I remove this kind of delete button, if I only create it like on hover somewhere here, right? Kind of and I have more space, then maybe it's fine. So yeah, I kind of need to sit on it. Also, yeah, for those of you who wasn't here, I've added like Unicode support for text input. But it still crashes. Oh, actually we can fix this bug. So if I enter at the start of the text input, it's fine. But as soon as I try to input a Unicode, it crashes. Because I think it's somewhere down the line it assumes bytes. I think we can fix that bug, so I can submit my patches for text inputs. Do you need to take Cyrillic chars as 32-bit ints? It depends. So under the hood, it uses X11, and yeah, X11 does them as U32, as S32s. But the text input itself, the what do you call it? The widget, it does UTF-8. So we kind of convert UTF-32 to UTF-8, I think. Somewhere like there. I think we can do that. Let's actually try. Debug break. We have a debug break, which means, let me close this, Colin, which means we can run the debugger. Oh wait, and yeah, and I have support for layouts. So you see when I launch with the layout, kind of translates the buttons. Before I do that, let me disable the keyboard capturing. It's in Linux module grab. Yeah, IOCTL grab. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do this. So I can debug normally, right? Oh, let's recompile. Wait, what? Ah, yeah, right. But yeah, SOCD in alpha, you asked, it works well. We actually did a lot of cool stuff. All of that works. We're experimenting with an arrows instead of just boring drop downs. I can add, let me remove breakpoints. Oh, cancel, let's see this one. I can add new programs right here. It shows you all of the X11 clients that are running, and I can like type, can search here. Yeah. So I can add new profiles and I can switch between them. I can delete profiles. We can stuff like pulsating buttons. Like if I press a button to reassign it, you see it starts kind of pulsating. So kind of waits for me to reassign it. Can add new ones, so yeah, it also kind of pulsates. Yeah. Oh. Ah, yeah, I commented out deletion, so drop down doesn't mess up. Yeah, it's commented out, so you can delete them for now. Pulsating shafts, yes. True. Yeah, and I also finally I save profiles to disk. So every time you change something, it gets flushed to disk. So when you restart the program, it kind of remembers. But yeah. So let's debug break this motherfucker. We'll do something like that. Go at the beginning, press Unicode, set Unicode. Oh, it doesn't work because I'm duplicating inputs. Okay, wait. Let me first clean up. Wait, first let me add uncomment delete. Let me uncomment that motherfucker. and then write original. Do this. Okay, yeah, now it works. Type something. Yeah. Now go to the beginning of the line and press Unicode. Where? Oh, I need to run it like this. I'm sorry. Right. Let me go here and press something. Oh, debug break. Let's go up. My panic. Array bounce check. Insert text. Okay. If not state, non-empty selection, replace selection. If text count plus s count more than input buffer count, not enough room. If there's not enough room, none of the text is inserted. Usually called one character at a time by the text input handler. Yeah. Input handler. Right, so clamp insert point state. So insert point is on state, it's 0, right? Now I equals text.count, while I more than input buffer I equals input buffer I dash s. Oh, and this is where you get fucked, because s is u32 and its count is 2, right? So we have something that is like 2 bytes. So we need to like not just I, we need like however many is here, right? I is first. So we need to change not only the first byte, but we need to change we need to set the first byte and the second byte. Copy right to left so that we don't wipe out our own text for small inserts. Yeah. What insert point is what? Insert point is... Bro. What is insert point? Where is it? Where is it? It's on a state, right? Yeah, it was 0, I remember. So insert point is state, while it's less than text count. So if we copy from right to left, oh, wait, what? I is text point. Huh. Ah, the procedure. I'm like, I coded it from the middle, in the middle of the loop. Yeah, that's why it's so confusing. Let's crash it. Oh shit, it worked. Wait, what? Hey Cache, hello. How the fuck did it work? Oh, it worked and then it inserted some garbage here. That's wild. Oh, maybe because array bound check like timed out or something. Maybe that's why. But yeah, I've actually patched in Unicode support to X11 module in Jai. And there's like a crash in text input in getRect that I want to fix real quick before signing off. But yeah, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Right, so we do this, right? And now I should be all the way the count, yeah, 25. And insertion point is 0. And we need to, so like I minus s that count. Let me visualize the algorithm. We have an input buffer. Okay, so we kind of shifted by the amount of text. Right? Oh, yeah. So we shift everything. We kind of shift every byte to the right. Like, so it was like 25th. Now it's gonna be 23rd. So input buffer 25th is gonna be input buffer, I think it's also on the state. Oh, and it's gonna, it's hard to visualize it because it's, can I cast it here? Like that. Enable to create variable. Yeah, I don't know if you can cast it like that. Was string something like, I don't know how you cast in like GDB. Or maybe I can do, yeah, I guess I can do it like that. Right, so we have like 25th. 25th will become 25 minus s that count minus 2. It will become 23rd. So we kind of will literally shift here. But how do we deal with the reminders? Text count. And now text count will become, so it's the last one. It doesn't, so okay, it's the last one. I should be worried. Yeah. Make it so that I can cast without even questioning how to do it. Yes, we have 25th, which is the last one, and we kind of set it to 23rd, right? So we know that we need 2 bytes at the start, and so we shift everything. Yeah, you know what it does? So copy right to left, but it doesn't copy right to left. I guess that's what right to left means. So this is on the right, this is on the left. It's because here using state. So the keyword using brings everything on the state into the current namespace. So you don't have to type state.foo, state.bar, state.blah. So everything that's in state, everything gets into the namespace. You see, it has text here. And input buffer, which is stuff behind the text. Oh, we can get this. So text is a thing that's already there, and S is what you're trying to insert. S is, yes, S is here. Here, yeah, S is what I'm trying to insert. So text that count, sorry, it's state that text that count is 25, and S, which is my string, G, S that count is 2. It consists of 2 bytes, right? But the input buffer, I assume like the input buffer is whatever is underneath the actual string. So let's assume if this is all correct. No, it's not necessary. It can be null terminated, but it's not necessarily, because string is counter and a data. It just doesn't go past count. Yeah. It is maybe null terminated, maybe not. This is just how you know where to stop, because you store count. A count is 2 because the letter I inserted is a Unicode letter and it occupies 2 bytes. So a count here is the amount of bytes in the string, not the amount of characters or Unicode code points. Yeah. For counting Unicode characters, there is a separate module. So yeah, 2 is here amount of bytes. Yeah, I see, you assume that the second one is null terminator. No. Not quite. How do you know where you're inserting? Yeah, so the target string, it has a count. And insertion point is also stored on the state here. Insertion point, it knows that I'm inserting at the start, so 0. It's 0. But if it were correct, right? If it were correct, yeah, insertion point is a cursor. Yes. Then copy data plus insert point. Data count. I see. To the S data. What? Text that count plus, okay, so we increase the count by 2. This makes sense to me, but insertion point now ends up being 2. Yeah, so it, okay. Autocomplete and state pending, yeah, text modify. Okay, so this makes sense to me. This though, mem copy input buffer dot data plus insert point. I forgot if it's like I forgot the parameter of wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's mem cpy. Not here, it's on the global one. Mem cpy in preload. So it's destination and then a source. Okay, so it's destination plus insert point. So it's very beginning. and it calls the data. Okay, I see what it does. So it shifts the shit, then it copies my string to the start, and then it inserts. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. So the issue is here. The issue is that my string takes 2 bytes instead of 1. When we end up coming all the way to the very start, basically to 0th, we do like input buffer. You can imagine 1 minus 2, and then we're trying to index into the -1, blah blah blah. So we need to stop here, kind of, right? Yeah. So at some point we need to move 0th, so it's like 2 minus 2 will be 0th to second 1th to the second -1, and then I think we need to check not insertion point, it should be like insertion points, like plus as that count, something like that, while it's more than something like this. Does it make any fucking sense? Let's make it explode. Baba. Close. Yeah. Right, so we type. Then we switch layout and we type. Hey, look at this. It works. And I think now copy paste should work. Hey, look at this. I think we're pogging. Easy clap. Let me actually see. I assume that without this kind of condition, copy pasting wouldn't work either, right? So if I remove this and kind of recompile, wait, what? Oh yeah, right. Add, like we do this, and then if I try to copy this and paste it, copy and pasting this kind of worked. That's weird. Oh, is it because it's a selection? No, it's not because it's a selection. Why did it work with? Why did it work like that? I'm so confused. Why would it work? But not like this. Not as a single one. Is it maybe because... it's maybe because pasting is different. Insert clipboard. Yeah, because this is a different procedure. Right. We should do it like in braid. Why would braid and witness need clipboard selection, clipboard capabilities? Oh, I assume for console, for dev console. Okay. If not empty selection, get selection indices, blah blah blah. If text that count plus paste text count minus select less than buffer. Okay, if selection replace pre count data plus insert combined join. Ah, yeah. You see, so it does a completely different code path when you paste the text. Yeah, that's why it doesn't crash. Yeah. So this seems like working for our epic Unicode. Yeah, I guess we take a W. Hey Formentera 8. So the string is just a counted array of bytes. The type itself, it doesn't care about encoding, right? Yeah. Here's the working version. And count on the string, it counts bytes, not characters, right? So count on string is the amount of bytes, not amount of characters. In this particular case, a character that I'm inserting ended up taking 2 bytes. And this loop, it didn't account for that situation. That's why we were exploding at the very kind of tail end, because we would index into array like -1. And the language comes with a separate module for Unicode, right? Right, like Unicode here, where we can convert UTF-8 to UTF-32, UTF-32 to UTF-8, right, and get next character for 32-bit, I think integer for 32-bit Unicodes, no? Maybe not. For UTF-8 too. And we have a nice iteration. Yeah. In the middle of the string, let's check it out. Right, I do this. I do this. Yeah, it seems working. Yeah, it seems working. Yep. Oh, shifted one exploded. Have you seen that? Oh, and it exploded in get key. It exploded in a completely different... Oh, it exploded in my code. No, it exploded in my code, in get key code. Okay, it's not a text input bug. Wait, no, it's not my code. Is it? It couldn't explode in my code. Okay, it's capital letter compilation. Get key code. It exploded in get key code. Oh, wow. That's interesting. No, it's exploded in Jai. Key code. Get key code here. Oh. So something with like shift. So I need to check into this procedure. I guess it's also buggy somehow. Where does it even do some arrays? Like here. Get ASCII loot. What is loot? For this we get that, for this we get that, for this we get that. Okay, let's crash it in the debugger. Maybe it's something easy. So will we crash if I just do this? Okay, we crash it instantly. I might panic here. So let that key. Key is 255. Ah, yeah, probably lookup table. Yeah, lookup table. I see. That, yeah, that makes sense. Why do we have only 255 lookup codes? And why didn't I get... I think this key code shouldn't even get called. Where is it? Get key code. Oh, it's because it has key symbol. Because it has key symbol and text. It has both. Because it has both. Huh. Oh, I would have done this anyway. Interesting. What's in text, by the way? 1066. Yeah, 1066 is our capital hard sign in Russian. I actually know that. And we get key sim is 1791. The symbol. It's like Russian Cyrillic. Interesting. Let me crash. What's that? 65515. Ooh. Huh. So I guess it's for shift. It's for shift. Interesting that shift is kind of like key sim. Do I even... So I press shift, I get this. Then I press this and... So not all of them, right? Key sim 1769. 1769. Interesting. So we go here. If key equals insert, we return insert, pause, alt. Aha. F keys, print. It mapped menu to G, what else? Key, bam. And now we kind of cock it. And what is the key code? Unknown. So if I increase, if I buff this one, if I have this is like ASCII event code. And the key I get, it's probably so big, it... All right. Let me do like this. Okay. Key symbol is 1791, right? Hop. Something, 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 something. And my key is 255, yes. So 1790, what was it? 1791, module 255. Wait, what? Oh, it's end 255. Is it just like a coincidence? It's like just a coincidence. Oh, fuck me. So what if we do... Like, I don't even know why, like, literally, why is this happening? Why is it needed at all? Like, this is weird. This is not how you convert key sim to key code. I guess you can do this. I mean, if key is more than equal to 55. You can also do 256, right? Right, you can also do this. And this won't crash. It will just return unknown. Right, so if I remove debugger here and close, and then I recompile, type mismatch. I will mismatch your mom. What? 255 given length 256. Where is 255? 256, 256. Where's 255? Oh, here. Right, so yeah, now it works. So A, B, V, G, D, E, J, Ž, Z, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, S, P, R, S, T, U, F, H, C, Č, Š, Š. Твердый знак Ü. Мягкий знак E, U, yeah. Okay, Russian alphabet works. I don't care about anything else. Now if we go at the start, at the beginning, yeah, we can keep inserting stuff. Fiva Olch, yeah. Itsuken. Okay, that's a W. I will look into it more. I will try to understand why it was created at all. I'm like pretty sure it was probably copied from somewhere. So I'll try to find motivation behind it. It probably tries to convert X11 key codes to ASCII, if it's ASCII. Hence 255. But this is incorrect because now we handle text independently, right? So Yeah, we need to see. Actually, let me try to do something. I don't remember if in Focus Editor this particular procedure was copied directly or it was modified. Actually, it should probably be fine because the author of Focus is Russian, and if he ever typed capitalized heart sign, he would have encountered this crash. But we can try, right? Here it is. Yeah, you see, in Focus it doesn't happen. Right, it doesn't happen in Focus. Here. Easy clap. See, I could imagine that, you know, like, because he loads Russian glyphs at the start, he loads all of the English alphabet and then he loads Russian in Focus. I mean, loads as in preloads fonts. So it would probably get fixed or something. But by someone. Wait, actually no, because the author only uses English. So it was either me or Ilionte who made it work. Because I remember there was a lot of like effort to bring Unicode to X11, and probably one of the changes just fixed that indirectly. I wish it had terminal. I mean, why? Why would you want terminal in it? Why do you want terminal in your text editor? Just have an external one and you'll be happy. Like in Emacs, I have a command that I can call on Ctrl+XT, and it opens a terminal in the project root. Here. So it's literally the same thing as in VS Code. And terminal in VS Code is so garbage, it literally flickers all the time. It flickers and it opens itself. So here, it's closed, right? If I run the debugger, the terminal will open automatically. Here it is, you see it opened. And there is no way to change this globally. There's just no setting to disable that. Absolutely no setting. You literally cannot turn this off globally in the editor. And here in Emacs, I just configured that I have a hotkey to open in the project root. Right, so if I'm under Git, I can just open it. Right, so here I'm in my main, in my program main, and if I do Ctrl+XT here, you see, as OCD. I can also have Ctrl+U, Ctrl+XT, and then I open in whatever current directory, even if I'm not under a Git repository. So yeah, I just use that if I need a terminal. Yeah. And I mean, you will never have an embedded terminal in an editor better than some, you know, specialized terminals. So why torture yourself with this bullshit? But yeah, we fixed the shit. We experimented with arrows. I think that's kind of a good place to end it. Not gonna rate anyone. So yeah, find yourself someone to watch, or maybe also go to bed. Thanks everyone for watching. Here's my shill, obligatory shill. Follow the shill shit. Discord is where I post notifications where I go live. And thanks everybody for watching, for following, for subscribing. I'll see you next time. Bye.